morning, everybody. This is Shannon Clemens coming at you. I label myself the Nomadic Author and everything, and I just wanted to let you know I'm down here in Tennessee now. As you can see, man, it's some very, very beautiful land around here. You got going through all these forests of trees, the forests and stuff. Look at that, man. If you never get out to actually travel, get out there and go travel, because you get to see a lot of different things out there. And one thing, you know what I'm saying, because I chose to drive through Tennessee a little bit at night, you know what I'm saying, because I wanted to see if I could see what they was talking about on some of these television shows and hearing all these legends about Bigfoot, you know what I'm saying, and all the other stuff. So I said, and even some of these highways, they claim they got ghosts of the highway. I wanted to see it for myself. So I drove at nighttime. Look at this, man. Just look at that. Some very, very beautiful stuff going on out here. And I can guarantee you that they got some damn good fishing out this way too. And look at that. That was 100 on the side of the road, you know what I'm saying, getting his stuff together, you know. And I guess he getting ready to go out on a hunt. I ran into quite a few of them out here from Kentucky and in Tennessee. And you know, and another thing I ran into is a lot of dead deer laying on the side of the road. Look at this. Imagine being back during the days when they was riding horses. To all of this stuff, just to, you know what I'm saying, just to enjoying life. But the only thing is, you know what I'm saying, they got to deal with a lot of deer ticks and stuff, so laying on that ground. That's why I'm glad I'm not back in those days, you know. I could just drive on through and enjoy the road. Look at that. You see these rolling hills? That's a big long hill coming up. And going through Tennessee, one thing that I've noticed, you know what I'm saying, I told you it was a big expanse. I missed it last night because I couldn't videotape it because it was too dark. That's one of the things you get, you know, when you get out in these country parks. You know, there's not any street lamps out there. As you can see, you don't see not one street lamp out here. Street lamp, whatever you want to call it. You don't see it out here. So everything is pitch black out here. It's dark. And one thing, I don't know if this camera on my phone actually pick it up, but at nighttime, the sky lights up with a bunch of stars. On top of the moon just shines just right, and it lights up your way, you know what I'm saying? So when you got going through that period of darkness where there's no moon, being out here, you in a very serious situation, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't no telling what's going to actually come out at you. I'm serious, but at the same time, seriously though, you have to remember, when traveling through the country, this is wilderness. This is the wild. You see deer running around here, yeah. That's just one thing. But you got to think, there are predators that eat deer. And so those predators got to be around too. You just don't see them along the highway. In some places you might, and you actually see them crossing the road. So that's what I think they were seeing. Because I'm sitting here looking right now, trying to see if I see Bigfoot. I don't see him nowhere. Him or her, whatever. Gotta be in both species if they are still living and populating the place. But anyways, I just want to stop through and say hello to everybody and let you know this is where I'm at right now. I'm in Tennessee. I made a couple of stops. I wanted to stop through Lynchburg, you know, but it's saying that it's Sunday. They might not actually be open. Lynchburg, Tennessee, because I wanted to stop through the Jack Daniels distillery. But look at this. It's nice, quiet, and peaceful. A much different atmosphere from where I used to live in. You know, back in Detroit, Michigan. You know, I don't. If I do hear gunshots, which I don't, but back in Detroit, that's what you will hear on a constant basis. It just depends on where you at. So when you go through Detroit, I'm just gonna let you know, just be careful. Anything can happen. But outside of that, I just want to say, be careful. See, they got that deer crossing sign right there. And wherever you see that deer crossing sign, you know, in the nighttime, they say keep a lookout for the glistening eyes on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? Because that's hold on, is this one right here? Oh, no, that's a piece of metal. I don't know what that came from. Probably somebody's muffler. I thought it was a deer laying on the side of the road, because I ran across quite a few of them, and some of them were scattered all over the road, and literally part of the road. So, go figure. I was trying to see if I can catch one of them for you, but it's just a good thing that they haven't been caught out here. But if you see them deer crossing signs, just know that wherever you find those non-carnivorous animals, there's always a predator around. You know, and this out in the wilderness. Their predator is always around too. Otherwise, their population will be huge. It will overpopulate, and they will actually have to put into law a law that says it's legal to hunt as much as you want, because they got to try to thin out the herd, thin out the population. You know, so yeah, just when you're riding through these wilderness and everything, look at that. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. But you go back off in the back of them woods somewhere, it gets dangerous. Be careful. I've seen a lot of people who's out here rubber tramping, boondocking, and all this other stuff, pulling up into these backwoods, and they forget. There's not just deer out there. You got bears, and actually I was in Michigan. I'm from Michigan. You might pull over in the backwoods thinking that you're safe, you know what I'm saying? But you got to remember, Michigan is called the Wolverine state for a reason. And Wolverines are not to be played with. You can't outrun them. They got razor sharp claws that can dig through bone, I think concrete, and scratch metal. And they fear nothing. So, and they get as big as a Rottweiler or a Great, might even be slightly smaller than a Great Dane. I've never seen one face to face and don't want to, because I can't outrun it. I can't beat it. And their fangs is real sharp too. And they'll tear you apart. So just think about the character Wolverine and how fearless he is. That's what the mandibles are. That's where he got it from. So, yeah, be careful when you go out in these backwoods. A lot of people will tell you. That's the reason why they carry their shotguns sometimes. They never know what the hell they might run into. They might have to fend themselves off from a bear or something. You got foxes. You got wolves, coyotes. You got all that stuff out here. Be careful when you're going out in these backwoods trying to park and live out there for a few days. Look at this. These little small towns. Up on the hills and all that stuff. That's brand new building they doing up there. They building up there. I think no, okay. I thought that was a Tyvek people all just wrapped around there. But those are not brand new buildings. Those are actual houses that's already been built. But yeah, be careful. I'll let y'all later.